Hello, today we're going to show you how to do MTT assay on suspension cells for screening compounds. For this experiment, you would need a 96 well plate, your compounds that you'll be testing, MTT, detergent, media, your cells, various pipetting tools, and pipette tips. Okay. First, you would need to count your cells in the hemocytometer, and after you get your cell count, you find out how many cells you need to plate. For us, our optimal number is 50,000 cells per 100 microliters, and we counted 100,000 per 100 microliters. So today we're going to put in 50 microliters of cells into each well. And we have done the calculations, and we'll need around 2 ml of cells. You take out your 96 well plate first, and now you get out 2 microliters of cells from your flask, and you put it aside into the effluent door tube. Okay, after you've taken out the number of cells you need, you would now pipette in 50 microliters of cells per well. And today we're going to test out 8 compounds in total. One of them is a negative, one is the control, and 6 that are compounds that we're going to test. And for each compound, you would do duplicates of, so if you're testing 8 in total, you have to do a total of 16 wells. Okay, after you're done plating the cells, you would now plate the media. In the first 2 columns, since it's our negative control, we'll only plate in cells and media. So we're going to put in 50 microliters of media into the first 2 columns. Okay, now for the rest of the wells, we will do 40 microliters of media. now we're going to put in 10 microliters of the compounds that we're going to be testing into all the wells except for the first two, which is just cells and media. And the concentration that you'll be testing is, your final concentration will be 20 micromolar. So we're taking 10 microliters from a 200 micromolar stock. Okay, after you're done placing in your cells, media, and compounds, you're going to place your 96 well point into the incubator. And after 2 days, you add MTT. We're going to add 10 microliters of the MTT. And make sure you warm up your MTT in the water bath for around 20 minutes. And after you finish putting in your MTT, you would put it back into the incubator for 2 hours. And then after 2 hours, you would add in your detergent. You would add 100 microliters of detergent. And you add 100 microliters of detergent into each well. Okay, after you're done, you can leave it outside on the table and you wrap it in some aluminum foil. Now you set aside for around 2 hours, and then after 2 hours you would take out. And you bring it over to the spectrometer machine. You'll be placing it into this machine and it will pop out, and you can put the plate in and it will give you the reading. Okay, after you do your reading, you take a picture of your readings. And this is our previous data from our past experiments. And you get the absorbance values. And then you would take those values and you would plot them into Excel. And these are the values that we got. And then first, you would have to average the absorbance for the negative control. And the average was 6.99. And then you take this 6.699 and you divide every other value on the list, and then you multiply by 100. So for TMK1, we took 1.322 and divide by 0.699 and multiply by 100, and we got 189.1273. And then we took it for the second column and 0.038 divided by 0.699, and we got 148.49. And then you add those two and you average them, and then this would be your cell survival, average cell survival. And on this side you have to find out the standard deviation. And for us, we did kind of mess up. We got high values, but you would want like very low values. If your values are too high, then you probably messed up in your pipetting. And once you obtain the data, you can graph it with arrow bars showing how much of the difference you had in the two values, which would be these. And for the next step of doing IC50s, you would pick the ones that you had, the lowest absorbance rates for. Okay, and that's pretty much it for our MTT assay. Thank you for watching.